everybody.
Hello.
Hi. Look what I found, Rudolph.
Tag it all. I wonder if there's a tag up there. Let's
See it better that way.
Oh, girl.
What? Yes, there's a tag here.
I'm just trying to push it behind is all I'm trying to do.
There you go.
There we go.
It's gonna always hang in here.
That's all right. I'm not going to be able to stay up with this thing for that long anyway.
Hi, everybody.
What's up?
Well, look at we have our Christmas tree up, and I found Rudolph. You should really show him the whole concept of the of the hat. So you want to tell him a little bit about a hat?
We got these a couple years ago.
We
got a case. One.
We got them
cases.
our first Christmas that we had our brick and mortar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our first Christmas that we had our brick and mortar store.
Yeah, it was interesting, to say the least. We had a couple cases of them, which we sold all but one, and this is the one left, I think.
This is the last. Yeah, this is the last one. Yeah, we had a whole case. We had a whole case of them and sold a whole case.
Yeah.
Except the last one.
Yeah.
So
yeah, this one happens.
It's funny because we still walk around town, and every once in a while we see one.
Yep.
So, yeah. So this is Todd's.
This is my Christmas hat.
This is Todd's Christmas hat. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, Brenton. Hi, Brent. How are you, man? How's everything going? I went Christmas shopping today.
Yeah.
So I'm on a forced vacation.
Yeah.
So I'm on a forced vacation. I have to take this week off because I have so much vacation time that if I don't take it, I'm going to lose it.
Yeah.
So I'm on a forced vacation week.
Oh, darn. You have to take vacation. How
I know,
horrible.
honestly, though, I'm very, I don't know, I feel weird actually taking time off. I feel weird taking time off. And I'm bored. And you're not home, you're working. You're bored. I'm bored because you're working. I did watch the whole Meghan Markle and Harry on Netflix. That was so good. I watched that. And I watched Firefly 2, which was really good. Firefly Lane 2, so that was really good.
Yep.
That was really good. So I've done that, and I did a little bit of shopping today. But, yeah, I don't know, just kind of putzing around.
Yep.
Yeah. So we wanted to say happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
So tonight is the third night of Hanukkah?
Correct.
Yes, the third candle.
Yes.
Third night out of 8 nights of Hanukkah. So we like to say happy Hanukkah to everyone who celebrates Hanukkah.
Yep.
And we'd like to say Merry Christmas to everyone who is celebrating Christmas.
Yes.
And if you celebrate something else, or maybe you don't celebrate at all, maybe your religion, you just don't celebrate at all, we'd like to wish you a happy new year in advance. Next week, we'll do our New Year's resolutions. Our show's going to be about New Year's resolutions and what's going on year.
Yes.
So that will happen next show.
And happy Festivus.
And happy Festivus for the rest of us. Yeah. So besides that, tonight we have a collection. Todd has a really awesome collection. Let's see. I never get vacation at my job. They don't give any to employees. They are cheap. Job until December. Weird story about that. Oh wow, that stinks that you don't have vacation.
Yeah.
It's kind of like one of the perks for having the job I have. I do get really good vacation time. I just don't take any.
Yeah, last job I had, we had a lot too.
Huh?
Last job I had.
Yeah.
Big pharma. Yeah, I had a lot of vacation time. We had decent time now. But...
You do. You have good vacation time now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Well.
Okay. Well, first off, let me talk about this hat a little bit here.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Rule number 1: don't go out in the woods with this. Number 2, go around the woods with this turned on. And no, it will not get you a job helping pull Santa's sleigh.
Seriously, I love this hat so much. It's so heavy though.
It is a heavy hat.
It's so heavy.
Yes.
But I do love this hat. My dad got him for us in New York.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Oh, what do we got here? It's not my job anymore. They let all the people go in the kitchen for no reason. We don't know why. I worked in a nursing home and I did everything but cook. Busted my butt. Never got a raise in 5 years. Well, you know what? That doesn't sound like a very good job at all.
But it's time to move on.
I would not be sad that you lost it.
Yeah.
But you know what? I hope that another door opens and you get a even better job
Exactly.
in 2023, right?
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, because you're a really great guy, and I really hope you do get a better job.
Yes.
You know, it's really sad. Nursing homes, not a good situation.
No,
not a good situation. I bet you do miss the residents. Yeah, I bet you do miss the residents. That's the thing. You get attached to the people.
Yeah.
You know, you get to see them, especially when you're working in the dining room. And yeah, right. They knew you. That you were like, they were probably like grandparents to you.
Yep.
So
absolutely.
Yeah, it's a sad thing. You know, I'm always well, Todd's mom was a nurse in a nursing home.
Yep.
And she used to say that the only time people would come and visit people was at the holidays.
C&E.
Christmas and Easter is when they would come and you know, visit people in the nursing home, which is so sad.
Yep.
That's awful sad.
Yep.
Awful. All right. Well, you want to start talking about your collection then?
Well, let's start off with this way.
Oh.
How many of you have had a collection that you've had for a long time, or something you started as a kid and continue to collect to this day? What's Brent saying?
No, go ahead.
You know, everybody knows that I collect comic books. That started as a kid. I had a cardboard box I kept of them for many years. And I stopped collecting in my teenage years, and I didn't start collecting again until I was into my 40s. So, yeah, they sat for about 30 years.
Now you're collecting again.
Actually, I've kind of been very lax.
You've been good.
Yeah,
You've been good on the comic, but, well, sort of.
Actually, I haven't. I haven't really got anything in quite a while.
Sort of. We just bought some that.
Santa Claus is bringing them to me.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. But one thing I started as a kid that I got into Boy Scouts when I was about 13, a little late on that. And some of the guys used to play a game. It was called Dungeons and Dragons. So they got me interested in this. And I started playing and loved it. It's fantasy, but let me tell you something.
Stories.
It's math. There's a lot of math involved. And over the years, I started, just collecting a book here and there just to play the game. But I never really stopped playing until my 40s. But in those 20 years, I was playing very heavily as an adult. I picked up a lot of books, a lot of dice. I'm a dice goblin, and a lot of figurines that we use, a lot of leads, they call them.
So if anybody doesn't, just to give us a background, if anybody doesn't know what Dungeons and Dragons is, or is just starting to know or hear more about Dungeons and Dragons,
specifically because of
Stranger Things. Yeah, Stranger Things. They play Dungeons and Dragons. Basically, it's like a person writes a story, and then you take these little figures, or you act out on a board a story, and you have to travel through the land.
You are a character in the story, what you become. The lead is a representation of you on a 3-dimensional basis. Otherwise, you have what's called a character sheet. Yeah. And you are this character, whether you are a thief, whether you are a cleric, a holy man who can heal, whether you are
it's actually
wizard.
Kind of like theater.
Kinda.
Yeah, it's theater,
And they have what they call modules. They are people who write stuff prior, to you playing. You just pick this up and you play your way through this, what's called a module. Older, experienced DMs will write their own material. I have volumes and volumes of material I've written.
So
I've been playing for 40 years.
So Brent said here that his local comic book store,
Yes.
they do play Dungeons and Dragons, and a
Yes.
lot of people play there. That, but he said he's never played it. So that's what it is. It's basically like being in a story,
Yep.
being in a being in a story. So that's how that works.
Me as Dungeon Master basically is presenting you with the story, and you are the characters within the story.
Yeah. So
although you don't know what's coming up, I do because I wrote it.
So if you want to, well, you can take the hat off.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to.
Take the hat
I need
off
the hat off
if you want to.
Oh,
maybe I'll show him I'll show him like up personal. But look at the lights blink on it, the antlers, and then there's this big pole that the nose comes down.
Yeah,
look
it
at
really
that.
makes your eyes cross though. Oof,
look at that.
That is rough on the eyes.
Cool? Why don't you go grab your stuff?
Yep.
And then Todd can talk about his Dungeons and Dragons. But look at that hat. Isn't that cool? Yeah, that's a cool hat. I'm going to turn it off so Penelope doesn't get...
Oh, she'll try to get it.
Funky!
Okay, well, I'm over here.
All right, let's go. That is the other thing. Penelope, we've had the tree up for a week, and I just have on plastic Christmas balls.
Yep.
I just have plastic Christmas balls, just in case if she happens to knock it over. We only have the plastic balls on, so nothing gets broken. I have a lot of very antique ornaments, and I didn't want to bring them out this year. This tree's been up for 1 week, and she finally today, almost realized that that it's all here.
She can only see 25% of the time. Anyway.
Yeah.
She only see quarter vision.
Hi, Sweden. Thank you. Yep, thank you. It is. We actually did it in turquoise and silver and black.
Silver and black, baby.
Not for Raiders, but yes.
Ironically, those colors out.
Teal, silver, and black plastic Christmas balls, just in case that they get on. My cat would go crazy seeing the nose going off. Yeah, you know what? That was the other thing. We didn't make the tree blink because I was afraid with her. Because Penelope is blind, that I didn't want that to cause any problems for her.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so show them your Dungeons and Dragons stuff, babe.
What I have downstairs in the Nerd Cave is a lot. A lot to understand. I have volumes and volumes of books. I have boxes and boxes of books and materials I have written myself.
Yeah, cats and glass balls don't match.
Actually,
I'm going to show you. I'll show you a picture I just took today. Today was her first time looking at the tree. So if you're not following us on Facebook or Instagram, I will show the picture. But this is, if you can see, this is her checking out one of the Christmas balls. Look at that. There we go. Can we see that? There we go. There she is checking out one of the Christmas balls. Pretty much up and close.
She's doing the cat scan.
Yeah, she's really looking at it. Yeah, so, and this is what it looks like with the light on. If it's not, let's see if I can see. See, there it is with the light on. No, we might have to turn the light on, actually, the overhead light.
We probably should.
So you can see this D&D stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But I just thought it was nice and pretty so you can see the light.
Here we go.
And then here we go.
There
we go. Huh?
Maybe you see the tree a little better.
Yeah, you can see the tree a little better. There you go.
All right.
And there you can see that. You saw that in the video where I was down at 9 Live Store and I got the Matryoshka. Yeah.
Cool Breeze. That's my rats. What's up, Cool Breeze? Cool Beans.
Cool Beans.
Cool
Hi,
Beans.
Gold Beans. Hi.
Cool Beans. Cool Breeze. Hey, it's still cool.
Oh, Brent. I just saw Brent said his uncle, that was his uncle's favorite team.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, the tree is in silver and black. Now, we know the Raiders are not that good this year because her Eagles are doing much better.
Yes, my Eagles.
Much better.
And guess who they're playing on Saturday?
Not the Raiders.
Cowboys. The Raiders went. Oh, he died before the Raiders went to Vegas. Aw.
You knew they were going there. Okay, well. Yeah, the cat's here.
No, it just shows.
Yeah. So, what I have here is talk about some D&D here. I'll turn this a little bit this way. So, this is what's called the starter set. Okay, this is something that's called starter set. Nice box. What it's got inside here is some very basic books and maps. Okay.
Ooh.
Now this is a reprint. How do I know these are reprints? Because Wizards of the Coast on here is the maker of this. Originally, it was TSR.
So
And it was-
see, there's a tip if you are out thrifting, because D&D stuff. Let's just talk about that right now, just
Oh,
because for
Yeah,
resellers, D&D stuff is really, really crazy.
it is
hot
crazy
right now.
hot.
Really crazy hot. So
Just
if you
because-
are out thrifting and you see this where it says Wizards,
Wizards of the Coast,
that is new.
newer
What are you supposed to look for?
TSR.
TSR. So if you're
TSR,
looking for any of these books, look for T as in Tom, S as in Sam, R as in red. Okay.
have I ever watched the D&D cartoon? Yes, I have it on
Yes.
DVD.
Saw you on
And I-
Johnny's a couple weeks ago and dropped to say Merry Christmas. Well, Merry Christmas to you too. Merry Christmas to you. I'm glad you stopped by to.
Yes, thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, today's like it said, every Tuesday we do a chat, but today we're talking about Todd's collection of D&D. All right, go ahead.
Yes. Now, in this it used to come with, character sheets. Here we go. This is what's called a character sheet. It is who you are within the game. It is what you become. Everybody just assumes a new, basically, personality based on the attributes of your character. Whether it be you be incredibly strong, whether you're wise, whether you're smart, there's a difference. Whether you have great dexterity, good hand-eye coordination, stuff like that. Whether you have a great constitution, which means you're very vigorous, very rough and tumble, and just, or you have great charisma.
Or you just have a great personality like me.
That'd be great charisma, actually. She's beautiful.
Okay, go
But they
ahead.
included maps and stuff with this, which is cool. Don't get me wrong. I have the old basic set somewhere too, but it gets you to
This
learn
map
the
has
game.
little squares on it, and
Yes.
is that how you move around with
That's
the
how
dice,
you move.
right?
Every character. Well, you don't use dice to move. Actually, your character has movement based on how much stuff they're carrying, which they call encumbrance. So let's say I'm carrying.
Dummy it down a little bit for us
Let's-
here.
I am
Okay.
okay. Let's just say I'm wearing a big suit of armor. Okay.
So here's like the squares that you can
Yeah,
move around.
I'm
Okay.
wearing a big suit of armor. I'm carrying a great big sword. I've got a backpack full of stuff of gold and tools, and I'm carrying around 2 dumbbells, where weigh 50 pounds each. Okay, why I'm carrying this, I have no idea, but I'm carrying this around. My encumbrance is very low. That means I can't move very fast. Now, say Renee here is wearing clothing and she's carrying a stick. She might be able to move like 9 spots. Me, I'm moving 3. Encumbrance slows you down.
I don't understand the game either, but it is very cool stuff that you have.
Yes.
Right.
I know a lot of stuff I do have.
Yeah, getting buff carrying all that stuff. I wouldn't carry all that stuff. Yeah, no.
Yeah, well, I did.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna put the books back in here,
All right.
and we talked.
So anyway, so that is a tip. So there's a tip from Rat Stash when you're out and you're thrifting, because D&D stuff sells really, really good. So
Yes.
if you are a reseller, look for the
S.
TSR on the D&D. That means it is the vintage D&D. If it says Wizard, it is the
Newer.
new
It's
stuff.
still worth money. Though.
It's still
Don't
worth
get me
money.
wrong, it's still worth money.
Ever since Stranger Things came out,
Yeah.
it's really
Now,
been great for
If you've seen Stranger Things, you see them play on the tabletop, and they have maps and stuff. And they put what they call leads on the board. Okay,
Mhm.
these literally are lead. Any old figurines like that are lead. They are worth bucks. They are
Okay.
worth big bucks. Okay.
Okay.
From there, they went to a
Tip of the day, yes.
metal called radium.
Okay.
They can work it a lot better. It's a lot stronger because leads bend very easily. Okay.
Okay.
Radium, doesn't bend so easily. Make a lot nicer figures. And I think they've gone to plastic now.
Okay.
I do have some plastic stuff too.
Well,
but I have old lead. I have a lot of radium though. So, what I have here is
Oh, jeez.
a tackle box.
You almost knocked over the laptop.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, it's a big tackle box.
I have a big ass tackle box here. Okay. Let me explain something to you. I got 7 of these things downstairs. Big ones and a couple smaller ones, and several cardboard boxes just full of stuff I haven't taken out of the package yet.
Takes up a whole wall of my basement.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So this is the cool stuff. This stuff is actually cool.
Why is it cool? Because I painted it.
He painted them.
Now, when you get them, they turn out to be
Big Bang Theory. That's correct. Yeah,
Yeah.
they play the game on some episodes. Yes, that is true.
now they have all kinds of things from mythical monsters to dinosaurs. I happen to have a dinosaur here. Okay, this is what it looks like to have just plain
Here, I'll hold it.
radium. Just be careful. So all the plates in the back are glued on. I had to put this together.
So look at that.
Okay, that's a Stegosaurus. I probably paid about $10 for that thing
Okay.
about 25 years ago.
Okay.
This is radium. This is the cover. It looks like just silver.
1982.
Yeah.
It says 1982
Yeah,
on the bottom.
I purchased it about 25 years ago, though.
So make sure you look at the bottom of them, right? Is that another thing to look at?
Near the bottom, yep.
Look at the bottom for the pressing.
Pressing,
Okay.
yep. Now,
All right. So there we go.
that is.
And he has them all in these little boxes.
I have them in boxes. I mean, I used to work in a lab, so I kept the boxes because you put in with a little padding and keeps your figures nice and safe. Why they kept nice and safe? Well, let me explain something to you. If you're spending 4 to 6 hours painting these things, you want to keep them nice. Now,
That's exactly right.
this is what's called a manticore. This is one I painted.
Okay. So as you saw, the dinosaur was silver. Okay. So he
Yes.
gets them all silver.
They're all silver.
Okay. Like a silver color. Well, then he goes ahead and he paints them. So look at this one. This one he painted.
Yep, that's called a manticore. It's a half lion, half
But look
dragon.
at the details of how he painted. Look at he painted the lion's feet and everything.
Yep.
So it's a man face.
Man face, lion body,
see
dragon
it
wings,
here. There we go.
scorpion tail.
Man face. There we go. Man face. Look at that.
Mhm.
Scorpion wings.
Scorpion tail. Dragon wings.
Dragon wings, and it's on a stand, and even painted the little rocks on the stand.
Oh, yeah,
Look at that.
because you want detail.
And again, you have to look for the marker on the bottom.
Yep.
Marker on the bottom. But didn't Todd do a great job at that? He is so crafty. Look at that. I'm like so impressed by it.
Thank you.
Did such a great job.
Yeah, of course I'm going to show off some of my stuff I painted now.
I don't touch any of them. So again, this is
Half put together.
yeah. There's another wing, so this isn't all put together. This is in pieces yet.
That's called a wyvern.
But this is like a dragon, and it's all silver. But what Todd will end up doing is he'll paint them.
Yeah, I will.
He'll paint them. So, and a lot of people, if you like Brent said, he sees people that go to the comic books places, and there's a comic book store right by our house that does it too. They charge what, $5? I think it is.
I think so.
$5 to play, and you bring your stuff, and then you can play. It's like a table rent.
Now,
You know, it's like to rent the table.
not only just monsters and stuff, you have scenery.
Oh yeah, this is like a
This is like resin.
resin.
It's
Yeah,
resin, yeah.
like a resin.
'Cause I picked up some stuff.
But look at that.
all over the place.
So look at that one. That was kind of cool. Look at that. So this might sit on the map as you're walking into a room.
Correct.
You know what I
This
mean?
is
Like
what you
this
see.
one might
You know,
you
I have
might
to
see when
describe
you're
what I
walking
see.
into a room. Hey, Penelope, no, come on. Just going after your antlers.
No.
But this might be on one of those maps like we showed you.
Yep.
And this might be like the base of a room or something.
Yep.
Okay.
No, I said
So he hasn't painted that one yet, but you want to show a couple more that you painted?
yeah.
I think you did. He does such beautiful work.
Here we go.
Now look at this. Now I don't want to turn it too much.
Turn it the other way, actually.
Ooh, there we go. Look at that. So he has a case where it's a tackle box case.
Yep.
And he has all these little tiny figures inside here. Okay.
Yeah. So I had put tape on them and I listed from there. So this one I had dwarves, pirates, and the current player characters.
Dwarves, pirates, and
The current PCs, player characters.
okay. Ooh, look at this. Oh my gosh, look at this guy. All right, look at this guy. Can you see in that? I can't see with my hand. Can you see?
You're doing good.
Okay. Look at that guy.
Just a pirate, just
Oh, and he has 2 heads. Oh God, he has 2 heads.
Yep.
Hanging from
his
him.
belt.
He has 2 heads hanging from his belt.
Yep.
Okay, now these guys, again, they all normally come just silver.
Just silver.
And Todd went and painted them. But look at the detail you painted these with. My God. Look at that one. That one's really cool.
They take me sometimes an hour to 4 hours to paint sometimes. Depending how much detail
Look
I want
at
to
that.
get.
How neat is this? I think this is just so amazing. And look at this. I love this guy. Look at that guy.
Dwarf.
Look at him.
Yep. And I had my paints, I
Look at
probably
him,
had
he's
30 or
cool.
40 paints I would use.
Look at him.
Now they have long since dried out, unfortunately. And I have to get new ones if I want to play again. But yeah.
Wow, you did a really great job. Oh, look at this one with 2 swords. Look at that. So this is what he would do. He would take this case with him and his board, and he could go to, well, you had it done at somebody's house, or it was at your house, right?
I used to do, yeah. I would put
He either had the party at his house, or he went to a party, like a D&D party, and then he would bring that along with him, and that would be all his figures. And then
I would bring several boxes of books too.
And then other people would be like, ooh, like looking at his stuff, Takes lots of patience. Yeah, look at oh yeah, this is the devil.
It's a demon. It's a pit fiend. Small pit fiend.
Look at that. Look at that guy. Ugh.
Yeah, here we go.
But just look at the details.
Having a succubus.
No.
No?
Painted naked chick.
Yeah.
No.
They're always redheads too.
No, we're not showing that.
Okay.
How about this big spider? That one's a cool one.
Yeah. That's actually no. Missing his arm. No, actually the arm's under. Be very careful with that one.
Look at this one. Look at this big spider. Ooh. See, now that like you would get a spider. So say, give me another guy.
Here's an ice demon.
Okay, so no. Give me a figure, a demon or something.
Bitter devil.
All right, so I'm trying to explain it for people who don't play. So you're on a board and you're going and you're going through the blocks, and then all of a sudden this sucker is right in front of you. So you have to either battle them or jump over them or something.
Run away. He's blocking the way. You either got to get through him or you're going to get eaten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to explain it for people who aren't.
You're doing well, actually. For never playing, you're doing very well.
Don't understand it.
Something a little. There you go. Everybody knows what this is.
Oh, a horse.
No.
Oh, a unicorn. Oh, look at that. It's a unicorn. Now, Todd, I think you should have painted it like rainbows and a rainbow mane and yes, and little stars and stuff. It would have been like a My Little Pony.
How about a centaur? You know what a centaur is? Half man, half horse.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Look at that. Look at that guy. Look at that. That's cool. Okay. Cool.
Now, there actually is a D&D movie coming out.
Oh, yes, there is. It's actually coming out in May or June of next year.
A lot of controversy.
It's a D&D movie. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot of controversy about it because of just what one character does. The character is a druid, which is a priest of nature, and he can shapeshift. Usually it shapeshifts into something simple, like a wolf or a bird or something like that.
Yeah.
That druid shapeshifts into what's called an owl bear.
Oh,
that's an owl bear. They are not supposed to be able to do that.
Wait, let's see here.
I have an owl bear.
Look at that.
Now, I wish I.
It's a bear with a. Is it an eagle? It looks like an eagle head.
It's an eagle's head, or an owl's head, actually.
Oh, really?
On a bear's body.
Look at that. Weird.
Yep. Yes.
All right. That's cool.
I have so many different boxes downstairs and stuff. And I actually have giants.
Did you bring dice up too, or?
I have dice. Yes. With my ogres, orcs. How about a camel?
Oh, show me that. Actually, the
treasure pile.
Yeah. Look at this. So here's another thing. You might be in a room, and stuff, and then all of a sudden, like that one room I was showing you with all the blocks on it, and all of a sudden, this might be there. This might be sitting there. It's a pile of money.
Sure.
And then you can win it and take it, right? Then the person who gets to it, then you can take it, right?
You have to earn it. Yeah. Usually you have to split it amongst their players and stuff like that.
Right. So it's cool.
Yes.
And then you went to show this. Well, actually, considering it's Christmas, look at that. 3 kings came on a camel. Look at the camel. Look at that.
That took about 6 hours to paint that one.
I bet. Look at all the. I'm going to just go up close again. Look at all the little toys or the packages or whatever it is. Look at that. Look at that. Man, you did a really great job. He's
Thank you.
very talented, very crafty, and he's good. He's a really great artist.
I can't build a house. I can build shelves.
Yes.
I can do outside stuff.
What paint? They want to know what kind of paint do you use for that? Is it oil-based, acrylic,
Well, it's water based
water-based?
because I can clean my brushes with just regular water. I actually here, in fact, what the characters come in, it's called a blister pack, and I keep the blisters because I can put water in them. My paintbrushes.
But do you have any paint here that you
I
can-
don't know.
Okay.
That's downstairs.
What is the name of the paint that you use? That's actually a great question, Brent.
You will find it in any hobby store, and they come on a rack. Usually like 100 or so. Little bottles, about yay big.
Okay.
Yeah, and big black top on them or white top on them. The paints are only about this big.
Thomas Caffey! Hi, my buddy. Actually, show him that. We just showed a spider,
You want to see a spider?
and it looks like a spider that you probably have.
This is called a
Ooh.
Rackalupus.
I showed all my friends. Your video of you and your snake. Look at that spider. Ooh. Todd has to paint it yet, but look at that.
Yeah, I got a lot.
It's like a metal lead spider.
If I have I have more than 1,000 miniatures. I probably have painted about 200 of them.
We're
so.
talking about Todd's collection right now of his D&D.
My Dungeons
So I don't know if
and
you've heard of D&D game, if it's popular. If you've ever heard of Stranger Things, it's become popular again with Stranger Things. And you play with dice, and
Now,
Todd
when you
has
get dice, this is what you think of, right?
regular. Let me
Regular
show.
6-sided dice you see in the casinos.
Yeah, regular dice. Regular dice, right?
Regular dice, right?
Okay.
Okay. This is what you think people play with. Do we use dice in D&D? Yes. Do we use 6-sided dice? Hell yeah.
No.
I have probably
But
several
you don't
hundred.
use those. You use the other ones, don't
I
you?
use these too.
Oh, you do? Oh,
When
okay.
I'm throwing a fireball, this is what I'm using.
Okay.
Okay. However, there are more than just 6-sided dice here.
You
Okay.
got to show up.
Now,
because
when you
the
can
camera's
start
up here.
small to big. Start small. Use a 4-sided dice, a little pyramid. Okay.
Woo! Look at that.
You have your normal 6-siders, which you've just seen.
Okay. Oh yeah, normal
Normal
six-siders. Okay.
6-siders.
What's what they have the numbers on them, not the holes, so
Yep.
you don't have to count.
Yep.
Every
Then
time
you
I
have-
play Yahtzee, I'm like shaking that. I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Then
6.
you have your 8-sided dice. That's an 8-sider.
Okay.
Okay. After that, sometimes you have to use percentages. So you have 10-siders. Can you show them?
Oh, yep.
You have 10-siders.
Look at that.
Then you go
10
12-siders.
10-sider dice. Weird. They're weird. They're not even like they're.
Then you have 12-siders.
There's 12. Yep. There's
Yes.
12.
And then you have the mother of all dice.
20.
Your 20-siders, the duodecahedrons.
The dua.
Duodecahedrons.
Yeah.
20-sided dice.
Whatever he said.
That one's basically one for the hearing
Look
impaired.
at that one.
Normal 20-siders are about this big, okay?
Look at that. Look at that one.
That one I call it for hearing impaired.
Woo. That's a big dice.
They do have 30-siders too. I
Yeah.
don't have any, but that's they.
And this is just a sample. He probably has 100 of these down in our basement.
I am a dice goblin. I probably have about 1,000 dice, if not more, probably close to 2,000. And I probably the last
1,000? Wait, what did you say?
1,000 dice, maybe 2,000.
1,000 dice. You know, we probably could sell some of those at a yard sale or a flea market.
Never. Need more.
Remember last one I said that Todd has a lot of collections and then he gets obsessed? Like it's like an obsession. It's an obsession.
Now,
Who needs 1,000 dice?
Dungeon Master needs 1,000 dice. Now, something else going on here too. I used to work many years ago at as a lab tech at nighttime in a company called Sorel Formica. Now you've heard of Formica.
For my like countertops.
Countertop material.
for
Sorel
kitchen.
was the hard, solid surface stuff like Corian. Okay, some of your parents or you may have Corian in your kitchen. Sorel was another version of that. Probably a little more expensive. They don't exist anymore, probably because it was a good product though. And I was bored at night because I was the night tech, and we wouldn't always be working at night. So my group of D&D players, I had an idea of like, how can I make a nice gift for them? So I created boards for them to roll the dice on. Sometimes we didn't have a table. Sometimes they sat on the couch. They had to have
Oh, right. Like if it was on carpet or something. Yeah, they said,
so,
okay.
I created boards. Now, everybody had a board of their own. I still have them all. And this is what I created for myself. This is solid surface material. Okay?
I can't. Can they see
You're perfect. You're spot on. This is a white dragon I put. This is a solid surface. I had to draw it on here, etch it in with a dental drill, and then filled it in with paint. That I had to bake it and then sand it down. So this is a white dragon.
And it's, if you feel it, you can feel
the ridges in there.
The ridges are in it.
Yeah, this. I had to drill that then in about a quarter of an inch to get this in here.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Now it's a little dirty. I need to clean them off. But a little Dawn and that scrub pad comes spotless clean.
And he made one of these for every different character, right?
Yeah,
different character for like everybody.
I had like six main players, and I had a board for each one of them. One for myself too.
Valerie, we're talking Dungeons and Dragons today. We're talking Dungeons and Dragons. You'll probably have to go back and watch the video from the beginning. And I'm sure Shane would love to watch that. And if you can share it out to any of your guys in the comic book, Todd is just showing off his Dungeons and Dragon collection.
Very, very small piece of it because I have a lot downstairs.
That's all Shane, yeah. So anytime, okay, so now let's
Thank you, Brent.
let's think about this. Now, anytime you're out and about, because I'm going to tie this back into reselling and stuff like that. When you go out, make sure you do look at the little lead figures. If there's
see leads,
or even if they're pewter, they'd still work.
Pewter
would work.
Pewter was after lead, before radium.
So, like even little metal figures, like anything like that, definitely look at them, especially if they are like. You could see that they could be in some sort of like a fantasy land.
Absolutely.
Like any kind of a fantasy land. Definitely grab them and pick them up. That's a great thing for reselling.
Yeah.
And then mark them as D&D, figures. And then also, again, when you get any of the books, let's grab that. Okay, can you take this board from me?
I can. You're a little heavy.
Yeah. All right, so if you see any of these kind of books, they usually come in a box set. That's usually what's on the back there, the box set. But even if you see any of the cards or anything loose,
hi, Harry.
Again, what you have to look at is you have to look and see if it says Wizard. That means it is like what, 90s?
Wizards of the Coast is 90s. Anything prior to
90s and newer, okay. And then anything 90s and older is TSR.
TSR.
T as in Tom, S as in Sam, R as in Renee. So if you see any of that, that is the vintage, and those go for quite a few.
They do go. Now, the paint, the leads I've shown you there, okay?
Oh, they go, seriously, Sweden, they go for such, like, crazy prices.
The books, the hardcover books I bought most of them for.
And it's all because of this, I'm telling you, because D&D stuff, I used to find him D&D stuff all the time.
Yep.
And I could get it for like 25 cents, $1, stuff like that. Stranger Things came out and boom.
I had 2 zeros to the end of that automatically.
And then even our youngest daughter, she's now asking him about his D&D stuff because it's
my son is interested in playing. My son plays online with a group, and it's not D&D. It's more just different kind of role playing.
Yeah. Well, honestly, Sweden, if you ever come across anything like that, this is what we're all here for.
Yes.
Okay, so this is what I have people like, I have people who sell glass. Harry was actually, I was just watching Harry. So Harry Humstone was just on a glass show with reselling with Esme. He's very knowledgeable about glass. If I ever somewhere and I buy something and I just don't really know, I mean, I'm not an expert on everything. Todd's not an expert in everything. So if I ever know anything, I'll reach out to Harry and be like, hey, Harry, I got this piece. What is it? Blah, blah, blah. Same thing with you, Sweden. If you purchase something and it's kind of like comic book, nerd, anything like that, contact us and ask Todd. Todd will tell you. He's got this crazy brain that just knows all that stuff, so that's why I have this whole thing. And then, if you have this really crazy big spider or snake in your house or around your house, please reach out to Thomas, because Tom's down there in Australia and him and his dad are nuts and they just pick up snakes. So he'll tell you exactly how to pick a snake up without getting bit.
Okay, let me show one thing here. Another tip of this, okay? We talked about the leads here, okay? About this is radium, okay?
Okay, yeah.
This is an ogre.
Here, let me show
I bought this for about $8.
I'm just closer to the camera.
Yeah. I bought that for about $8, okay?
Okay, $8.
Now, this is one of similar size.
$8.
I painted this, okay?
Now Todd painted it.
I painted it.
Here's Ooga Booga.
That's an ogre.
There you go. Look at him. He looks like, is he green?
He's yellow.
He's green?
You have a yellowish tint to their skin.
Okay.
Painting it, I tripled my price on it. That's $25 all day long.
Okay, so that's a $25 piece.
That I bought for $8.
Yeah, but now, do you think the prices might even be more than 25? Because we go to comic book shows, Comic Cons and stuff. They have these in cases.
Yeah,
and some of them are even worth more.
I've got some that are like 5 times the size of that.
Right.
They're worth probably $100 painted.
So, listen, here's the tip. So if you're going to a yard sale, right, and it's like a 70-ish year old person, okay, that meant that their kids played with this. They have boys. The kids play with it. She's cleaning out the closet. She don't give a crap what this is. So she's just selling it for like, hey, give me $5 for all of it. Grab it.
And you know what? If it looks like a crappy paint job, doesn't matter. A little bit of paint thinner takes it right off. You can repaint the damn things.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. So if you don't like the way it's painted, if it happens to be painted, there is a tip that we can tell you how to get this off. A lot of times also it's just white vinegar.
Mm-hmm.
Hot water and white vinegar, distilled vinegar, will take that paint right off.
Yep.
And it won't destroy the item.
Now, somewhere in this house, I haven't
seen
Use
natural stuff. I don't like using cleaners. I actually clean 90% of the stuff we clean, I clean it with vinegar.
Yep.
That's another tip. There's a tip from Renee. White distilled vinegar. I clean a lot of things with vinegar.
Now, somewhere in this house, I have a wooden box.
Somewhere in this house.
It's downstairs.
I know where it is. It's down. Todd has a room of this stuff.
I have a box.
It's down there.
The box itself is about 10 inches square. Inside this box, I have a blue dragon I painted.
Oh, yes.
It's about 6 to 8 inches tall.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice one.
It's probably worth $300 now. Just because I painted it.
Yeah, it's a nice one. Yeah, nice one.
I haven't seen it in years.
All right. Well, let's see here. I saw Barnes & Noble, they have Dungeons & Dragons books, and I saw a couple Saturdays ago when I was at the mall. Yes, right. And they're the newer versions.
The newer version. Okay, let me explain something to you. When I started playing, it was called First Edition. Okay, basic set, starter set, First Edition. They're now up to 5th edition. Okay, they made a lot of rule changes and stuff like that. It's evolved with time. I personally don't like it. I'm a First Edition, Second Edition guy. The player's handbook I wrote, 600 pages.
It was a novel. Yeah, it looks like a novel. Yeah.
400 pages I wrote of a player's handbook for my own world I created.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's all First and Second Edition. I created my own realm.
It's actually a really cool. Too bad you couldn't get that publicized, because he has like a ring binder like this thick.
Yeah.
Ringed binder.
I actually made 10 of them and gave them to my players. And I know of a couple that still exist, but I'll probably never get them back. So anything I would have to do, I have to basically photocopy my copy, which I've written all over through my notes and stuff like that.
All right. Well, thank you very much for showing us your collection.
Thank you.
I really love
there
that.
Will be
talking
more
about it. Yeah.
months from now when I actually have it whole thing out. E.K. Johnson
Wrote the book.
wrote the novel. I tell you what, if you like that kind of stuff, Weiss and Hickman, Tracy Weiss and Margaret Hickman, or that's the correct order. Tracy Hickman and Margaret Weiss. They wrote
Weiss, Weiss,
and Hickman.
and Hickman, Hickman.
They wrote a big series called the Dragonlance Chronicles, and many, many books after that, probably 30, 40, 50 of them. It's a really good read. Another good author is R.A. Salvatore. He wrote what's called the Drizzt series. It started off with a book called Icewind Dale trilogy, and it went from there. And it is a great read if you are into D&D or want to get into that kind of fantasy. It's very Tolkien-like, but a lot easier to read, a lot easier to understand. I tried reading Tolkien. I got through one book, maybe a couple pages in the second book. No clue what the man was talking about. Now, if you really go really bizarre, Lovecraft. Read some Lovecraft too.
If you want to grab me that piece of paper over there, I'm going to tell them about the show.
Yeah.
Okay. So next thing, we're right there.
This one?
Yes, please.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Next thing is now we talked about the collection.
It can be very expensive, Brent.
It can be. It can be. But you have to be. Like every other hobby, there's things, every other hobby. Like I said, you can buy them without being painted, and Todd paints them.
Yeah.
There's other things, but there's people that are selling their collections, or you can also go to these shows, not the shows, but go to comic books, like you said, and you saw people playing them. A lot of times people will let you play. Like
you'll learn,
and people will let you play.
I have started many people on this journey. This addiction. I've been pusher. I've DM'd. I've been DMing since, let's say, 1983, 84. I DM'd across the country, and I DM'd in Cuba a lot too. So yeah,
he's using more technology or more terms. DM.
Dungeon mastering.
Dungeon master.
I write the stories. I tell the stories.
Todd's a dungeon.
You play in my world.
Todd's a dungeon master. I don't want people thinking you're jumping in everybody's DMs.
No.
It means something different.
I don't know how to do that.
It means something different now.
She knows how to do that. That's not me. I'm not technology. I'm old school.
Means something different. All right. So, you want to put the hat back on? A lot of people came in, didn't get to see the hat. So
yeah,
let's
put the hat
back on. All right.
Oh, here
we're like 15 minutes, so I just wanted to shout out to this. Look at this. This is a flyer. February 4th from 10 to 4. February 4th from 10 to 4. There is going to be there is going to be a sports card, trading card collector show, and a vintage toy show. And it ties it in with the D&D because there's going to be people that are going to be selling D&D stuff at a show. And I was, this is just the rough copy. Maybe you can see my copy a little better. Let me just show you my copy. I did the copy of the flyer. Here we go. Actually, you can see this one better. Look at that. I made that. So that's one of my things I love to do is marketing. So I made that. So it is a show. Look at that. It is a sports card memorabilia and vintage toy show. And it is the first one of the vendors down at Fancy's Indoor Flea Market took the initiative and rented out a space at the community center and is having that. And we are going to be in that show.
You show the rest of the hat?
Go ahead. There we go.
There you go.
We are going to be in that show. Blue light special at Kmart. That's true. Blue light special at Kmart.
Tell you what,
so
Brent, let me ask a question here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now, what advice would you give to somebody, a beginner trying to get in? If you really want to know questions, you're my friend on Facebook. Just ask me questions in Messenger.
No, but I mean that's a good thing to talk about.
Find a group.
First of all, you got to find a group.
Find a group. That's the first thing.
First thing, because you have to have people
comic book shop.
Yeah, find a group.
Have a group. And then find out when they play and just sit back and watch them for a couple times.
Yeah.
And then see if they're taking new players and have them teach you. A lot of players, old time nerds like me,
They
happy
love
to
that.
teach you.
They would love that.
Happy to teach
And
you
not
one
only
day.
that, but like not like what I was trying to say to you too, Brent, is people who starting out, if you go to a place like that, this man here cannot play all his figures. Can't do it. He can't play all his figures, but he likes having people to play with. So he might bring those two. He has 7 of them. They're this big. You saw them.
Yeah.
Totes like that. He has probably 3, 4, 500 figures in there.
Yeah.
He'll let you play with one of the figures.
Yeah. The one that shows
because what he wants is he wants to play with somebody. So that is a perfect thing. If you just really want to start off, you can borrow as the day goes on with the playing. You could borrow the items, and then obviously the gentleman or the woman, whoever you're playing with, would take the figures home, and then you can start acquiring your own as you get into it.
Now, the one box she showed you with all the figures in, the dwarf and stuff like that, and those were like the guys I played with last time. Those were their figures. I always kept the figures, so they'd be there in case they weren't there. That the figure would still be there as.
Oh, nice. See, that's what I mean. So you don't have to put a lot of money out.
No, actually, I would provide character figures.
You could pay $5 to play. A lot of places charge like a minimum thing. I think it was usually $5, right, for a table.
I always had it in my house.
No, but I mean at the comic book stores. Yeah. If you don't have, people are funny now. They don't do things at their homes because of COVID and this and that and all this other stuff. So what they do is they go to comic book stores and they set up tables, which that also helps the comic book stores, pay their rent and revenue and everything else.
Yep.
So, but anyway, tying all this in, it is the first show. I'm so excited for it. So we have 2 tables. One table, I am going to sell candy bar. This is the question for everybody here in the chat. I'm going to sell candy bars, chips, and soda and water. What do you think of that? What kind of, do you think of that would be okay? There's no other food. There's nothing else at this. It's just cards, toys, kind of thing. And it's about
sports collectibles.
Sports collectibles, sports jerseys, toys, stuff like that. So what do you think about me selling that kind of stuff for one of the tables? The other table, he's going to be selling some vintage toys. He's going to be selling some baseball, football, hockey cards, comic books. We're going to have like a hodgepodge of stuff.
Yep.
That's going to be another table. But I'm going to sell that. What do you think of that? Candy always sell Gatorade, maybe. That's actually a cool idea too. Yeah, because it's sports related, right? It's a good idea. But I was thinking like candy bars. I was also thinking about maybe gummy bears, gummy worms, and like putting them in a bag. You know what I mean? Like just sell them for like $1 or something. I mean, I'm a member of Costco, so I can get all that stuff. But that's what I'm thinking of doing. I think just snacks, because I don't want, first of all, I don't want any problems with any kind of health board. You got to have a license to sell like handmade food or this or that or everything. All this stuff's going to be pre-packaged, like candy bars and stuff like that be pre-packaged. So you don't have to worry about any of those kind of items, but those kind of other problems. But that's what I was thinking of selling. So, yeah. So I'm excited for it. And it is the Saturday between the last playoff games and the Super Bowl. In my county, if you don't have a license to sell food, it automatically has to be free will donation. Is that the way it is for you guys? So no, I have a business license. So I have a business license. It's just so I can sell things. I have a business license, but the problem with, I don't want to sell any kind of homemade food or prepared food. I only want to sell like chips in the bag, bag chips, snack packs, prepackaged. Yeah. So it's no different than buying it like at a convenience store. It's just going to be a little table there.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah. So like I said, I already have a license to sell. I have a tax license, so I have that's squared away. But yeah. So, what do we have? About 10 minutes, maybe about 10 minutes left. So we'd like to wish
Correct,
you
Brent. No
guys,
hot food.
yes, like no hot dogs, hamburgers,
However,
stuff like that.
at the place next door, there will be that.
Yeah, I'm just talking about
Yeah.
about just something for walking around.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
think that
Little finger foods.
candy bars and stuff. Renee 007 license to sell. Yes. Well, my license is actually my license is I've had it since 2004.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So now that we're winding down, our hour's almost up. So we're winding down. I just wanted to wish you guys all. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's
Cut
right.
off
I'm gonna
here.
take this off.
Cut off here.
It's making me go
Come
cross-eyed
on.
again.
Cross-headed.
Here, you put it on for a while.
No. It's a cool hat.
It is a cool
Let me
hat.
show it again up close.
It's a cool hat. It just makes you go a little wonky.
We had a case of them and we sold all but one. We sold all 11. And what do we sell them for? $30?
About $30 a piece.
30
yeah.
bucks a piece. So they're the antlers. Blinky. And these antlers are plastic. Everything's plastic.
Yep.
So, but yeah, isn't that kind of cool? My dad got them for us in New York. More time than he did, he probably wouldn't be able to see straight.
No,
Yeah, no.
No, you really can't.
But yes, since Christmas is 5 days away, 5 days away, we want to wish you guys all a very Merry Christmas.
Stay safe out there.
I hope you have a wonderful time
Yes.
with family, friends.
Yep.
Definitely please reach out to us over the holidays. We'd love that. I am on vacation this week, so I'm kind of just relaxing and chilling out. I'm not really doing anything. So make sure you have all your gifts wrapped if you exchange gifts. If you are celebrating Hanukkah, tonight is the third night
Happy Hanukkah.
Third night of Hanukkah.
Yeah.
So happy Hanukkah to everybody. Get your 8 nights of gifs that giving.
Yeah.
That's really good. I'm sad Christmas is coming. My favorite holiday. It goes so fast. It does. It all of a sudden it does go fast. Like it's next thing you know, it's like it's Thanksgiving, and then you think it's so far away. It's not.
Thank you, Sweden.
I went to Christmas shopping today a little bit, just getting some other little thing. You know, every time I go, I buy something else.
I have more to do.
Which, you know, when you said, "Hey, I thought you were going to say 8 made the milk." Oh, 8 needs milking. It's 8. There's 8 nights for Hanukkah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, wishing everybody a happy Hanukkah. And let me see. I just don't think of anything else. We had our Christmas party, our Rat Stash Christmas party. I had that with Tiffany and Dory. I went out for lunch with them, and I actually got her.
There you go.
Look at this.
This is cool.
Yeah, I got this. Dory got this for me for Christmas. Look at that little Phillies gnome or Santa Claus. You know, I like my Phillies.
Yep.
So she got that. I have them under here. And then Tiffany got me, which is my favorite. It is my favorite. I will stand in line when the sale goes, but it is Bath and Body Works. It's the hand soap.
Yeah.
It's the hand soap. So it's my favorite. And so she got me some hand soap from Bath and Body Works. So it's really cool. I have one more person that does YouTubes with us, is Vintage Dreams, Jen. I was supposed to see her today, but I think she had a little bit of an emergency. So she was not able to go for lunch with me today. Hopefully I can see her before Christmas. If not, I'll see her a little later after Christmas.
Yep.
But I always like to take them out for lunch.
Yep.
To say thank you for being in our YouTube videos for the year. Next week, we are going to, and I want you to come to the show. We're going to talk about what are going to be your New Year's resolutions, or what are you looking forward to in 2023?
That's a great question.
Yeah, what are you looking forward to?
What are you looking forward to? What do you guys want to do next year?
Yeah. Oh, I have so much stuff I want to do.
Yeah.
Now, And another thing, do you want to tell them my big news?
Go ahead.
Yeah, you tell.
You know you.
I officially lost 103 pounds. Yay!
She worked her butt off, literally.
I worked my butt off.
Literally.
I literally worked my butt off. So I am officially look at this dress was a size large from 9 Lives thrift store. If you saw the video, I just put it up. This is a large top.
Yeah.
So I am officially down 103 pounds. 103 pounds. Yay! I'm so excited.
Yeah, she's done fantastic.
Yes. So I am actually, and I'm not, I had the gastric bypass surgery. So I'm getting close to 50, and I've tried everything under the sun. I've spent money on every kind of diet. I have exercised, and I still do. I exercise all the time. Honestly, I exercise all the time. I'm not joking. I actually had a trainer. His name was Kyle. He couldn't understand that I wasn't losing. I don't know why. Honestly, I don't cheat and I don't eat bad. So, am I right? What?
Lean back.
What?
Lean back and look on the table.
Oh!
She was staring at us. The cat was upside down staring at us.
So I don't cheat. I don't eat bad. I actually eat very well, but I was not.
And very small portions too.
I do, and I was not losing. So I took control over my health, and I had gastric bypass, and I'm so super excited that I did that. And congratulations on the weight loss. Yay! I'm so excited too. I feel so good. And I tell you what, it is I wanted to make sure that I was healthy, and turning 50 coming up, I didn't want to be unhealthy.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because people can be heavy and healthy. I was heavy, and I was heavy and healthy for the longest time. And everybody kept saying, "Are you sure you don't have this? Are you sure you don't have diabetes? Are you sure you don't have high blood pressure? This and that, all this other stuff." And I didn't. And then all of a sudden, I went to the doctor, and middle age kicked in, and all of a sudden, I did. And I thought, oh boy, nope. So that's what I did. I had it, and I tell you what, it's wonderful. And I'm losing. I lost it slow.
Yeah.
But staying slow. So I just want to make sure that I keep it all off, because I don't ever want to get bad again. So I want to keep it off.
Nope.
All right. Well, you guys. Well, hi, Dory. We were just saying our goodbyes, my dear. And I just showed your Santa. Look at that. I love him. He's underneath my Christmas tree. Look at that. Isn't he great? Look at him. Thank you, Dory. This was a really nice gift. Thank you. And Tiffany, thank you for my gift. That was really awesome.
Is Tiffany here tonight?
I don't know if Tiffany's in. I didn't see her in, but I have a lot more presents that came in the door for I have to do an unboxing. So that's going to be a video coming up. Tomorrow is my last video yesterday's video is the last 50% off at 9 Lives thrift store. And that's where I got this. I got this dress. You saw it in the video. I got it. And it's a size large. Yay. And then tomorrow is going to be the last video for 2022 of me going to Liberty Thrift.
Yep.
And then I have a video of me and you did something really great for Christmas.
Yep.
So that'll come out on Friday.
Yep.
So just keep watching and have a wonderful holiday. And we'll see you next Tuesday live.
Mm-hmm.
And don't forget, you got homework from Renee at Rat Stash. Bring along think about it. What is your New Year's resolution? And what do you want to, what exciting thing do you want to do?
Sweden's going to Liberty tomorrow.
You're going to Liberty tomorrow down in Quakertown? Dory will be open tomorrow too.
Yeah.
Wednesday. And
9
it's
Lives.
senior day, 9 Lives. Dory will be there for senior day. And you get 25% off if you're our senior.
Does that mean I get 20% off?
Huh?
Does that mean I get 25%?
You do get 25% off now. You're a senior.
Yeah. What qualifies as a senior? 50 and over?
55.
I qualify.
55 and older.
I qualify.
You wish you could go, but it's too far away. Well, sweet. 20% off gift. Oh, wait a minute. Liberty Thrift is 20% off gift cards tomorrow? I'm off.
Just not around 4 o'clock.
Yes. Maybe Sweden, I'll have to go down and maybe I'll have to run into you down there. Yes, they're doing it again. Oh, I thought that was over. Oh, I should buy some. If I get gift cards for 20% off, get like $100 or whatever, $200, and then use them throughout the year, I'm already getting 20% off. And then when they give me like the 50% off or the $5 or the $10 off, ooh, I'm thinking the savings are just adding up. I can just register. Oh,
Like the moment when they first opened?
I buy 200 and then save $40. Yes. Give me my damn discount. That's what I should. I should have bought that for you for your birthday this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, you have a Merry Christmas. Happy wrapping. If you have any presents that you have to wrap, we have tons. I haven't wrapped a darn thing yet.
I haven't finished shopping yet.
I haven't wrapped one thing yet.
I know I'm doing probably Saturday.
Yeah, I've not done nothing.
Hitting the nerd cave and wrapping stuff
And
downstairs.
the snowstorm is not supposed to be snow here. Friday and Saturday, it's supposed to be rain. So thank God for that. Yeah, it's rain. Friday. No, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, I'm sorry, Thursday, Friday.
Okay.
It's supposed to be rain, so it's not going to be snow, which is good because I don't want snow at Christmas. No. Because our daughter's house, it's terrible to park there on a sunny day in July. It's terrible parking, and I don't want to park there in the summer and the snow. Looking forward to discussion. Have a great holiday. Hope you run into you tomorrow, Mary. Now, Sweden, if you see me there, come up and say something to me so I can visibly know you because you know what I look like. Now I gotta know who you are. Huh?
You have no clue what she looks like.
No. So you gotta tell me what you look. You gotta come up and be like, hey, just like go, hey, rat. All right. Well, you guys have a wonderful holiday. Happy Hanukkah, happy third night of Hanukkah, and happy or Merry Christmas. And if I don't happen to see you next week, if you're busy, Happy New Year.
Happy Festivus.
Yes. We love you guys all. Thank you for giving us such a wonderful year.
Yes. Y'all take care. Stay safe out there.
Yes.
Remember, people are going to be out there doing a little too much.
Yeah.
Be careful. Take it slow, always take it easy.
Yeah, if you're out partying, that's a good PSA. If you're out partying, I know it's the cliche, but if you're out partying, we got Uber now.
Uber.
We got Lyft and Uber. Pay the $33 to get an Uber. It's worth it.
Yeah.
So, all right. Bye, everybody.
Well, take care. Stay safe. See ya.
Bye.